I seem to recognize your face, haunting, familiar yet I can't seem to place it. Can I find a candle of thought to light your name? Lifetimes are catching up to me. All these changes taking place, I wish I'd seen the place, but no one's ever taken me. Hearts and thoughts, they fade, fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade, fade away. I swear I recognize your breath. Memories like fingerprints are slowly erasing me. You wouldn't recall from not my old self. It's hard when you're stuck up on the shelf. I changed by not changing at all. Small town predicted my fate. Perhaps that's what no one wants to see. Well, I just wanna scream, hello. My God, it's been so long. Never dreamed you'd return, but now here you are, and here I am. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade, fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade, fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade all away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade, fade away. Hi, my name's Gravity Groove. Welcome to Bad Luck Good Game. It's been a while. Not many of you watch the show, but for the few people that do, you're pretty cool. I appreciate you. I've got a little time today, so I have not drafted it all yet this set, and I've got a free draft token. I figure I'd use that free draft token and disappoint you all in me. It's that same kind of trademark brand of self-depreciating humor that you've come to know and love from this program. We did get to Mythic in Standard. It was a bit of a slog, to say the least. But I just started playing Best of One and playing aggro variants, and eventually we got there. Playing in Best of 3 was just running into Epiphany over and 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 over, and they still haven't banned it. So yeah, my win rate has gone through the floor because I like to build things, so I just keep building different ways to try to attack the meta as it's, metastasized, and I get that's normally a word used in reference to cancer, but yeah, it's very appropriate here. But it's pretty hard to beat that deck. I tend to like to play mid-range decks with lots of choices and powerful cards. Jund player for life, I guess, for the modern folks out there. but combo control beats mid-range pretty handily, and while we usually beat mono white and sometimes mono green, the fact that we just get dumpstered by the combo control deck makes mid-range in all variants I've tried pretty much unplayable. It's what people have said like 2 months ago in the format, which is you play blue so you can have basically a tempo mid-range deck with counterspells, or mono white, or combo control. And they were right. I mean, I can't argue anymore. There is just no way to get around it. That is what the format is, and that will not be changing anytime soon. Okay. Free gold, I guess? Sure. I will buy 550 gold for 50 gold. That makes sense. That was a bad pun, and I am sorry. It was unintentional. I guess now we'll try a traditional draft because we have a token. And do we want to try a traditional draft or do we want to try a premier draft? We're platinum, so we're already fighting skilled people at that level. Maybe we should just try a traditional and hope we get lucky. It's only been like, what, a week into the format-ish? Okay, let's give it a shot. Keep in mind, I have no idea what I'm doing. Usually really good at draft, but literally brand new set. No idea. Archetypes are usually going to be pretty obvious and samey, right? Like, green-white's going to be humans, white-blue's going to be flying, disturb, whatnot. Black-red was vampires, black-white is usually life shenanigans, sometimes sacrifice shenanigans. Ramp is usually Simic. Spells matter is usually red, blue. What the hell is that color combination called? Is it? I tend to like white-green. There's definitely a bit of a Timmy in me. I don't know what the tier ratings are for the colors or anything. I remember they were definitely black-blue last time, but that did take a while for people to figure out. I don't usually play this early. I usually wait until quick draft comes around and start the arduous task of building the set out, because it's the cheapest way to do so. We have to play lots of games, and even if we do poorly, we kind of profit, which is nice. Giving Wizards as little of my money as possible and of your money as possible should always be a good goal. Okay. Let's suck and die, folks. 2 wins for traditional is the goal. That's pretty great. Well, Catilda seems pretty broken. Front side and back side both pretty gross. Yeah. Oh, man, this is going to be a reading set, huh? This is not even enough time to read all these cards. That seems really powerful. Oh. So Golgari's toughness matters. That seems reasonable. 3/1 that becomes a -2 aura. That's cool. We didn't have time to read everything in that pack, but whenever attendance deals damage, create that many blood tokens. Just a big dumb creature. I'm not sure how valuable big dumb creature is. We're hoping we can run this, but it's, you know, not absolutely necessary. Reasonable. Dumb. Seems really dumb. Courier Bat is just a Gravedigger if you can gain life, which seems okay. Desperate Farmer also seems okay. Heron of Hope is the only white card in this pack that we'd want. So we're just going to take what we think is the most reasonable card. Usually I'm just going to go for value stuff. So a 2/2 flyer that gets back a card seems like it's the most card value. Target player. Well, that sucks. That would require a lot of zombies to make it good, it seems. 2/3 lifelink that gives a creature lifelink. Seems good. So does Griff Rider. Yeah, these both seem good. I don't really know which is better. But if we're talking about value, right, like this gives us value, and Courier Bat is if you gained life. So I think we just want the lifelink thing. That seems decent. Destroy target. Oh, creature or attacking creature if you pay the cleave cost. That's not bad. Wedding Security seems fine if you get to draw even one card off of it. Feign Death again. Yeah. We're seeing a lot of green come back around, which does worry me a little. Like maybe green is opened. I bet this is more important than the Wedding Security card, huh? And we're more committed to white. We don't know if black is opened yet, honestly. It's looking like it might not be. Decent. Lantern Bearer seems pretty good. It's another 2-for-1. That's not bad. Wolf Strike seems good. I honestly don't know what to pick here. I don't know what to pick there. It could have been Wolf Strike, it could have been the flyer. I really don't know. Probably just the Grift Rider here. We're going to continue to stay in one color, I guess, as long as we can, until it becomes like dead obvious what we're supposed to be doing otherwise. Apprentice Sharpshooter seems like it would give us infinite time to block, which is okay. Oh, there must be a mill strategy involved in green. That must be what green is trying to do. Scattered Thoughts seems like it's a lot of card advantage. None of the black cards here interest me. It's either Sharpshooter or Scattered Thoughts. Not really sure what our second color is yet. That seems dumb. All of these seem bad. Yeah, all of these seem pretty bad to me. Probably not playing any of these. Laid to Rest is very, very late, and we are primarily in white. I think this is a good speculative pick. We're not going to have a lot of fodder in a deck like this. At least I don't think so, but we'll take this anyway. Playable, but not very good. I guess this at least draws you a card if we do go that direction. Binding Geist seems really good. Still between colors a little bit here. Well, we're a little more blue-white now, huh? Gosh, there's just nothing that exciting for us. Add 1 mana of your pre-combat main phase to any color. It's playable in any color, which is not very interesting. I kind of just want to cap the rare here. Like, none of this stuff feels that nuts. This is a pretty bad pick one, honestly. Like, none of this stuff is, like, scary at all. Our removal is pretty weak. Interesting. Interesting. This makes the Catilda a lot scarier, right? And it is just a big flyer. Imprisonment seems bad in a format full of exile. Both of these seem powerful, but it does look more and more like we're blue. Our removal is going to be quite bad, though. Interesting. Yeah, Fleeting Spirit, Binding Geist, Griftwing Cavalry all sound really good. I guess our 2-drops are thin, so looking at that quickly, our 2-drops are very thin. Whispering Wizard seems pretty good. Griff Rider, of course, seems pretty good. It does seem like it's opened. I don't know how many non-creature spells we're realistically going to have. We've gotten very few good ones so far. Kind of wish I went in on that now, but I think we're in something here. Traveling Minister. Gotta assume it's the Binding Geist, just for the sort of double spell value. So we got plenty of 3-drops, which is usually where you want to be in a mid-range deck. We're going to need more flyers, though. And some interaction would be really nice. We're probably not playing this in this deck, but this card is unplayable. We might play this. Look, if we're running enough flying creatures, right? Which so far we've got 1, 2, 3. I don't know, not 3. 3, 4-ish. 5, 6. We're doing a decent job at trying to get flying creatures, I think. Removal is bad, though. Removal is very bad. Got 2 Fierce Retributions and a bunch of Binding Geists to make creatures smaller. But if opponent plays a Bomb Diggity, we're pretty much just dead in the water to it so far. Sure. Don't know if it's better than the Steelclad Spirit. That Spirit does seem decent. But again, I have no experience with the format. I don't know what's good. No real idea what is good. Oh, this is an on-color rare, so I assume we're taking it. Beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of enchanted creature, except... Oh, okay. It seems like a must-answer card on its other side. Oh, that would have been nice, too. I'll take that if one of those comes back around. That seems good. Nothing else really in this pack for us. We probably have enough humans that that's a good card. Kindly Ancestor. What's our human count? Only 2? Okay. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's just Kindly Ancestor. Wandering Mind, of course, is nuts, but not in our colors. This would get us to 3 humans, which is getting us at least a little closer to getting a free card, but this is already a free card, so like... Eh. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Seems decent. Not really the card for our deck. Don't know how often this is going to be useful, honestly. Like, 2 damage doesn't seem very good. We already have a piece of mediocre equipment, so I don't think the Ceremonial Knife helps us that much more. Interesting. I mean, you gotta have a pretty high creature count for that to be good, though. We just want another big flyer. Bunch of big dumb flyers at the top end. Well, that's irritating. I don't need that many. Well, that was a wasted pick. I could have picked the 2-drop there. Dang it. Oh, cool. Comes back forever. And our interaction is really, really bad. Very, very thin. Cavalry came back. Okay. Oh, we got all the flying creatures, that's for damn sure. And our curve is not bad. We are going 2, 3, 4, 5, and a, you know, does not seem bad. Probably cut a couple creatures, and I think we're gonna run the Bride's Gown, I think. That makes any flying creature a problem, even like stupid 1/1 spirits. Seem like they kind of are a pain in the butt that way. Yeah, nothing in our colors. We're just gonna throw that in the bin. So you gotta be white and black for those to generally be played together, huh? Okay. That seems lousy. Throw this in the sideboard. Now we have a disenchant. Yay! No one took Wandering Mind. Don't need any more big fatties. We'll just throw Wandering Mind in our bin. I guess no one committed to spells. Ceremonial Knife. If we decide we want Ceremonial Knife over Bride's Gown, I don't know how good blood tokens are. Again, have not played the format. They might be really good. Seems like never flooding out is kind of a cool idea. Is this card bad, or like, why do I have this many? Is it bad? I mean, it's going to make our opponent have trouble killing us if all of their things are constantly debuffed. Like, I don't know how we beat like just big dumb green creatures though. Like, for real. We've got 2 Fierce Retributions and then we're out. People just like play 5/5s and we die a horrible death. I think we just cut one thing and run 41. 17 land. We've got enough high end here, and I think we've got a lot of disturb cards, so a lot of these cards are going to be cast again for a larger cost, so I do think we're going to want a little more mana than we might think up front. I have no idea if this is any good, folks. How many spells do we actually have? 1 enchantment, 1 aura, 5 instants. I mean, if we even make one of these, it's probably worth it, right? Any non-creature spell, so our dumb enchantments will trigger it too? Okay, okay. It's not just like instants and sorceries. Curve-wise, we're either cutting a 4, a 1, or a 2. Kind of a counterspell for removal, but how common is removal going to be? think I'm going to cut this. I don't know if the piercing lights or the cradle are going to be better, but I want to cut one of these lower drops because we don't actually have a lot of defense for the early game. We've got only 2 2-drops. It's mostly just spells. This is the least useful of them. Like if we're just drawing this early and no creatures, then maybe this will stop us from being aggroed out, but cradle won't. So we did not get very many good 2-drops offered to us, and the one time I had a good 2-drop offered to me, I picked this flyer not thinking I would get offered fucking 3 more. So 3 more is too many. Here goes a few bucks. Well, oh yeah, off to a good start. 1 lander into a 2-lander with all 1 color and our most expensive cards in hand. Good game, opponent. Good game. Yeah. Sure. There's no planes in our deck, by the way. None. 0 planes. Great. It's a card that if we do not have a spell for, it's going to kick the shit out of us. So at least this gives us a spell. Just mono huge things where if I don't have a spell every turn, I'm just fucking dead. Yeah. Okay. Now we have Fierce Retribution if we let this flip, but we want to not let it flip for a little while anyway. Kindly? Or kindly. So we can double block the Menace Critter. Or we could not block the Menace Critter. Okay. At 2/6 becomes 6/6 is slightly frightening. Holy fuck. Yeah, so we have died. We have died. Our opponent filled the board with werewolves and then cast the rare Bomb Diggity werewolf buffing spell with our 1 mana into 2 mana start. So, we have died. I think we are Fierce Retributioning here. And then doing this. So whenever I try to make it daytime, he just gets a free creature. That sucks. Still having 1 planes also sucks. Okay. Holy fucking shit. Well, there is no possible way we can beat our opponent. We have lost the entire match. The game is over. Our opponent has one of the most impactful mythics in the set. That is hexproof and huge. So it's Dream Trawler in limited. I lose. The game is over. That's great. That's great. Doesn't matter what I do now. The game is over. I have auto-lost. So my first impression of the format is that it is a Prince format, which means it's going to be entirely determined by big dumb rares and little else. So that's pretty bad. That's usually not a format I'm going to be playing very much of, and certainly not going to be recording video of. Yep. Big dumb best card in the set. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Sure. What the fuck? It's fucking ridiculous. It's so completely fucked up ridiculous. Okay. This doesn't grow. This doesn't do much either. Any creature on the battlefield. Except the big scary one, because hexproof. What a fucked up first game. My first game in the format was completely functionally impossible. It's just so exactly what you'd expect to happen on this show. Why is this huge? It's a 5/4, he cast for 4. But I don't even know what I'm supposed to say at this point. Yeah, they just play enormous shit and you can't fucking do anything. Do we block with both of these? Yeah, I think we do. So now we can do this. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of enchanted creature, except it's a spirit. So you can make endless kindly ancestors. I don't know how good that is. I don't have 2 creatures to exile. Our Fierce Retribution is just dog shit. Wow. Just completely unwinnable. It's funny because I said exactly what was going to beat us was going to be just giant creatures. So our opponent's deck is just giant creatures with insanely good cards in it. Of course. There's just no realistic way that any possible other thing could ever happen ever. I guess we're just sending this in to gain a little life and blocking with the token. Sure. Man, literally everything they played so far has been a werewolf. Like, all the creatures are way above rate. Okay. And because they played this, like, we just can't ever really get ahead. We've got 7. We still don't have any creatures to get any value with this, but I think we have to play it anyway. I think it's more important to keep Fierce Retribution up at least. I mean, this game went exactly like the previous game did. All of his creatures have hexproof now. And this one can't be blocked. Why did he give up? Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like, do we bring in Sanctify for that one fucking card that he probably won't draw this time? Jesus fucking Christ, this is just so terrible. So demoralizing and terrible. Oh god. It's just giant creatures forever. What do we take out for this? Piercing Light seems totally fucking useless. Oh my god. Gonna have to hope we draw something early, I guess. We're already so insanely unfavored. I don't know that it really matters. Fuck. Yeah, well. Yeah. We are extremely dead. We are very extremely dead. I guess we'll make a copy of a Spore Crawler. Good game. So what have we learned, folks? Anything? I mean, I'm asking you, because I got nothing. I feel like what we learned is that my life is awful, and I should seriously consider just concrete paving myself into my own home and never leaving again. For my own safety. I'm the kind of guy a piano would fall on, you know? Even though that doesn't happen anymore, it would happen to me. Somehow. Unreal. Is hopelessly, utterly crushed by a complete fucking gem of a constructed werewolf deck. Like, holy crap. Guy's deck was as perfect as any deck could fucking ever be, ever. And we just keep drawing all the top end. Maybe it's an aggro format. I mean, we do have 1s and 2s. We're just not able to draw them, it seems. This opponent is not killing me immediately. Oh, okay. We're gonna have a Dirtle-off. Dirtle-off incoming, folks. What are we doing here? I don't really know if a counterspell is in our future, but I'm used to this spot being a counterspell spot specifically. We'll attack with this. Okay, so there was something. Didn't realize this had an effect, too. Double strike. Okay. So there is a counterspell. Of course there is. Of course there is. Well, that's shitty for me. Yeah. Sure. Uh-huh. That's actually quite scary. Wow. Cool. Cool. We have lost on every metric, and there is nothing we can do to improve our board position. We made a chump. It doesn't matter. Our opponent's at 34 life. Like, realistically, it doesn't matter. We needed to hit our Fierce Retribution there. Yep. Mm-hmm. The hell? Why can't I activate this? Activate only if you control an enchantment. Oh. Cool. I need to throw Geist away. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do anything to you. Hilarious. Sure. Well, we got one draw. Cool. Looks like he's not tapped out, but probably just go for it before he draws more cards. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Tell me what I'm supposed to do different. Like, my opponents just absolutely body me. And it's all rares. Like, I died to rares the first two games, and I just died to a rare this game. We have one of those fucking cards in our deck, but it doesn't matter. We'll never fucking cast it. Hmm. Okay. A lot of counter spells in our opponent's deck. Are we supposed to be playing counter spells? Apparently we're supposed to be playing counter spells. Didn't see many counter spells. Hoping we draw some of our 2s or 3s here, but fuck. Well, at least we've got piercing, right? I guess. Jeez. We are getting fucking crushed. I don't think we have any way to win this. We're gonna die without having ever been able to have cast that spell. Yeah. Okay, folks. We went O. I'm not going to play the last one. There's clearly no value in it. I don't know what we could have done differently. Like, we got buried by rares in 3 of the 4 games we got to play. One of our games, we drew a 1-lander into 2 off-color lands. And we got just absolutely stomped flat by good rares. This doesn't bode well for this limited being a fun limited, and I'm definitely not going to be paying full price to get that experience again. So like, they can fucking eat my ass. Like, I'm not giving you my money for that. I'll just go to the casino and put fucking tokens in the goddamn slot machine and pull if I want that kind of gameplay, or any other mobile fucking game that. This is basically what this has become anyway. So thanks so much for watching me get absolutely fucking stomped flat. My name is Gravity Groove. This has been Bad Luck, Bad Game, and well, maybe Epiphany will get banned. It'll be a marginally less bad game, but probably not. Thanks so much for hanging out. I know your time is valuable, and even though this is a ruthlessly critical show, I appreciate you spending a little bit of your time here with me, and know that it is all in good. Well, it's sort of in good fun. Later. Boom.